hit the like button, whatever it is, because we got everything y'all need, man. Listen, and what you ain't looking for, you gonna be looking for it then.
Scribe or Deebo gonna whoop your ass.
Speaking of
Agreed.
grievance, the NFL filed a grievance against the NFLPA for
I
the
like that.
report cards. I think did you read it? I think
Yes. Yes.
I think for the most part,
Please.
I think it's bull. They say it violates the collective bargaining agreement that the union, I think they said, quote, it was using reasonable efforts to curtail public comments by clubs, personnel, or players which express criticism of any club, its coach, or its operations and policies. Like, no, it's
No.
the NFLPA. That means Players Association. We are not for the NFL. Like, we're trying to make things for the players better.
Mhm.
Like, the NFL just doesn't want their dirty laundry aired.
Out.
That's
Yeah.
all. Like now, you know, I understand it's a couple of the points in there that I can understand. Not
Like,
even I maybe even agree with to a point.
okay. Like what?
Like needing to make sure it's actually players that's doing it,
Yes.
making the
Yes.
thing. No, you don't get the names. You
Hmm.
can get just player XYZ.
Yeah. Yeah. But just know he's a legitimate player. He
Right.
plays
He's a
on the squad.
legitimate player. Like,
Yes.
okay, I'm cool with that.
Hmm.
Like, I do agree that it should be specific, feedback to what the teams, need to do, what they need to improve. But
Hmm.
it still go be A to F grading scale because it's going to be based on a percentage.
Yeah.
100 to 90 is a, 89 to 80 is a B, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
So, like, that is just what it's going to be.
This is what I'm saying, Deebo. The NFL doesn't want their dirty laundry out there, and this is the other thing too. Like NFL, like when you go to these facilities and you do things, like we're not trying to be bougie. Certain teams, if you walk into the Browns facilities compared to walking into the Steelers facilities,
Mhm.
I'm not going to grade the Steelers facilities like oh no, it's trash. It's just not as nice as its luxury
Right.
as the other stuff would be. So they have all the accommodations, food. You're going to be honest and let them know what it is. But certain places have better things and take care of the players
If
more.
everybody get up to the same level, then you don't have a discrepancy in your grading scale. Just get your stuff up to the level.
Get your
Like,
stuff up
this
to
is
the
why I
yes.
need to be NFLPA executive director. Like, point blank, period. And you know what? My dude, Cam Hayward, is on the executive committee. And from what I understand, my name has to be put on the ballot by someone that is on the committee. And he said he would do that. So
Mm,
I'm
there we
hoping
go.
that he did that, and I would,
And Cam
I
said he
would
did
be
it,
on the
bro.
board.
He definitely did it. And I would
Yeah.
love, I
I'm
think
like
that's
I
just
said,
gonna
I
be
don't
legit.
know. I'm just assuming that if my
Mhm.
name was on it, I would have had some type of contact
Some
by
type of
now, but I
contact.
haven't. I
Okay,
haven't.
okay.
So I'm just,
We
I don't
waiting.
know. I'm not saying he has or he hasn't, but when you have, Jalen Reeves Maben as the current NFLPA president, like nobody even knows. So if my name doesn't make it on the final players, vote ballot for executive director, I'm thinking it gotta be something up,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because to be honest with you, dude, here it goes. The NFLPA, a lot of them people over there that work for the NFLPA want to work for the NFL. Okay. Prime example being, go back, Troy Vincent. Troy Vincent worked for
Mm.
the NFLPA and went to the NFL. Here's the crazy thing. He blew his cover though when we were doing the collective bargaining agreement for the 2011. Charles Woodson and Ryan Clark, RC. Woodson actually said, we thought he was for us. I knew he wasn't for us. RC said, absolutely lost credibility. This is when they ended up getting DeMarcus Smith, who,
Mm.
by the way, went and set rules in place that we have now that actually took the power away from the players to make the decisions of who they wanted to vote for and put it into basically a committee or board that he picked that would actually pick who the person was he would run against in the re-elections when that time came. So that basically ensured that he would win while he lined his pockets with more and more money, going from a salary in 2010 of like 1.5, 1.6 million to ending in 2023 at 9.3 million. What place do you know that increases your salary in a 13-year span by 5x? Dirty, dirty, dirty politics. It's too many people over there that are trying to do what is necessary for them to get more. Dude, I could go into it even with when I went through that Al Jazeera where they were trying to say, oh, James Harrison is doing this, doing that, right? The lawyer they gave me, who was a personal close friend of D. Smith, and he got her the job. She's asking me questions, bro. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, it's this, that, whatever, right? We get in there. The NFL lawyers is like, okay, we know you do this and that, but I'm like, what? Good thing I wasn't guilty, because if I had told her, she would have already went and told them. So it's things like that, dude. You want somebody that's going to be there representing you? Like, how does your salary go 4 or 5 times X? Like, it don't make no sense. You're not there to take care of the players. It ended up being there to line his pockets, taking the power away from the players to make the decision. So as I understand it now, if you're not put on by the executive committee, who then makes a decision on who gets put out to the public, like I may be put on the ballot, but they do that behind closed doors before they decide who gets put out to the public. So if Maven is your NFLPA president right now, and I don't get put in front of the players,
it's on
something's wrong.
Yep. Okay.
It's going on, and it's still the NFLPA trying to make it to the NFL.
Okay, no, Deebo, we're gonna keep an eye out on that, because if he put your name out on the ballot, there should be no reason. Then we know it
should be no reason. It should not make it to the players.
Be on there for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, weak representation is no representation.
No, I'm with you on that. And when we were saying too, when we was going back to the report cards too, do you think that I think the report cards are a good thing? Like you said too, long as you have the honesty of it's a player playing, and dudes are going to tell you what it is. How's the food? How's the travel? How are they treating us? Because you play. Some people play for other teams. Some dudes you just don't know what you don't know. So if you play for another team, you've been to a facility, you moved that way, you went to these facilities. Like the one thing I say about the Steelers too, and it's not a knock. When we're saying like these facilities aren't as good as others, it's because Steelers are split with Panthers. Like, it's just smaller. It's just you don't have a whole facility. You don't have as much space. So when you go to other joints where it's just a whole big old like a training facility just for you particular, with just so much stuff that you don't even really need, but it's nice. So I'm gonna rate that. That's a 10. That looks like it's amazing. Like, everything's just very, very new. It's very clean. But at the same time, Pittsburgh, you're gonna get the job done. The weights still work the same way the weights work. You know what I'm saying? The staff.
Listen here. They listen. It's a salary cap, right? Every team got to spend a certain amount of money, or it is able to spend a certain amount of money. If they don't, it's certain things that happen or don't happen. If they go over, certain things that happen or don't happen. It needs to be a standard for what your facility should look like, should have, and be accessible to your players, period. That way, you ain't got to worry about it. That's the only thing y'all want to, not have across the board. The salary cap, you want to make sure can't nobody spend no more than nobody else. Like, make sure the facilities are to the standard at every facility, than it just being coaches or teams or owners that want to make sure that their facilities are grade A versus guys that are like, hey, it's doable or it's efficient enough.
Yeah. No, for sure. We speaking the same language, buddy, because that's where it's who the ownership, like, that's really I think that's mainly more on like the owners more like because they're building
Hmm.
they own the facilities that you're training in and all that stuff. So
Yep.
I mean, if they want to spend to have their stuff looking sweet like Dallas, it looks amazing. When you were in college, you're getting recruited to Florida, you go see their facilities, you go see Alabama's facilities,
Yes,
I'm like this. That's like it's people want to go
man.
there. The stuff looks
Yes.
sweet. Let's go.
Right.
Makes people want to go
Well,
work
see,
there.
yeah, yeah. You got to realize in college, what's going to get you there? Well,
Hmm.
back then it was the facility.
It was the
Now
recruiting tool.
it's
Yes,
yeah, it's the
it's the
it's the
bread.
what is it, NIL? What
NIL.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Plus the facility, because if you're
both.
looking at the same thing and the facility better here than it is there,
I'm
then
gonna
yeah,
go where I get the facilities and the bread.
right. No question about it. No question about it, dude.